Well. Do you remember this? Remember this face? Well, I hope so. It's only been a week since you've seen it. It's Mr. Beau Lofgren. Welcome to Friday, March 29th. March 29th. I mean, May 29th. Yes, it's Friday, May 29th. You've been out of school for a week. So why in the world am I still sending you a video? Well, a couple things. One, in case we're doing distance learning in the fall, I don't want to forget how to make videos. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to just cook one up. And number two, I want to share with you just a few things from last Friday and then also give you some heads up on some big news coming your way. So, first of all, I hope you're having a great start to your summer vacation. Weather has been pretty nice, although the last couple of days have been really windy and cool. It's going to be kind of cool tomorrow as well, but Sunday looks to be nice, and then next week is starting to really heat up. Hopefully, you're able to enjoy your vacation somehow, some way, whether that's having a pool in your yard or sprinkler or a slip and slide, or you have a lake place to go to. You've got activities or chores or things you're helping out. You've got a garden, maybe you're playing games, maybe playing catch with a baseball or a football, swinging a golf club, whatever you're doing. I hope that you've just been able to kind of catch your breath, relax, and just enjoy being a kid. All right. Because the distance learning, wow, it was crazy. Crazy stuff. Never been done before. But you all were just absolutely terrific. So thank you for all of that. My visits, man, I had a wonderful time, and I'm not lying. I mean, that'll go down as one of the best days of my life. I had just a amazing time. It was so great to see you and talk with you and spend a good chunk of time. It wasn't like, the parade was awesome too. I love the parade. But the parade's like, hi, bye. And then that was pretty much it. But the visits, I got to see all 20 of you. Okay. Mickey, I pulled up to your house and your mom and your brother came out and we got to chit chat for a little bit. And it was great to see you, man. I've missed you a lot. Emerson, pull up to your place and, your dad's building a deck for your pool. And we got to sit in the backyard. I got to see your fire pit and the great view of the golf course. Wow, that was cool. And just, we got to chat for a long time. I really enjoyed that. Easton, buddy, the first time I came out, you weren't home. Got to see just that wonderful view of the hills and the road and just, wow, you have a really cool place to live. It's awesome. I can see why you like to tinker and explore out there. There's all kinds of stuff for you to do. So it was really cool to see you, man. I miss you a lot. Charlie, you definitely scored big time points with the vitamins you gave out for your birthday. That was a big hit for everybody. And Charlie, I got to see you, your dad starting the new shed that you're building and seeing your grass come up. So Charlie, I hope you had an awesome birthday last weekend. Kendra, I didn't get lost this time getting to your house, although it's a little tricky getting way out there in the mountain edition. I got to see your family and your dogs and just it was super cool before you headed up to the lake. So you're always one to see if kids are online and things, always checking in on other people. And it was good to come and check up on you. Grace, you're the first one I got to see a little bit after 8 o'clock, and I got to see your family too, and before you headed out of town, and I always enjoy seeing you outside. Now that I'm living in town in your neighborhood, and it's so great that I know I'm fortunate that I'll get to see you a lot. Jovi, oh boy, I got to spend quite a bit of time at your house. Oh boy. Uh, always fun coming out there, and your brother and your sister is super excited all the time, and we got to sit on your porch and just have some private time. I really appreciated that. It was a lot of fun. Madison pulled up and we had chairs in the yard and talked to your mom and your dad. I got a really cool piggy bank from you that was really neat, and we went down memory lane and shared a lot of laughs and got to learn a little more about your family and. I really enjoyed that. It was really the time of day when I was out at your place that it started to warm up. It was gorgeous. And then right before that, I was at Jackson's house, Jackson Menke. We got to play some catch with a baseball. He hooked me up with some Mountain Dew and Reese's peanut butter cups. Those didn't last very long. I really enjoyed seeing you, Jackson. And, I have great memories growing up with your dad and to know that there's a Menke kids in town. And I got to teach one of them. It's pretty special to me. So, Hudson, I got to get out to your place right away in the morning too, and your dad and your brother were there, or excuse me, your sister and your dad. And yeah, we got to chit chat in your driveway a little bit, and Hudson, you're always just level headed, calm and cool, buddy. And thank you so much for the card and gift that you gave. I really appreciate that a lot. So thank you so much. Mr. Payette, oh man, Seth, he was the last house I stopped at, and can you believe it? He convinced me to jump in Lee Lake, the lake, and it was like really super cold. And I don't know, kids have such an influence on old dudes like me. I don't know. It was really cool, but it was really cool just to do that. And that's the first time I've ever been in Lee Lake, give it or not. I've grown up here my whole life, never been there. So Seth, that's a memory I will always have in my heart and in my mind. So thank you for the great visit there. Elin, I pull up to Elin's house and her her rest of her family's dressed up in these blow up animals and they're running around and then of course the dogs, Loot and Pickles, were there barking. That was probably my favorite thing of all the visits, getting to see all the dogs. Could you tell I'm a dog lover? Oh man, that was awesome. So I got to see Loot and Pickles and your wonderful family, and I got a great picture of with all of your siblings. You Petersons are pretty special, so thank you so much. My man Noah. I got to go up to Hitterdal and had a great visit with your mom and your sisters, and it was awesome to catch up with you. Thank you for the great gifts that you gave me there too. And it's I've always been thinking about you way up there in Hitterdal, and you've kind of had a new world up there, and your life has changed a little bit. And I'm really proud of you. You've kept things together, and you've worked hard, and you're still the same kid as you've always been. So Noah, it was so great to see you. Kellen, I get to Kellen's place and south of town, sun shining, and he had a chair set out for me, and we talked for quite a while and got to go down memory lane with his dad. And Kellen, thank you for the card that you gave me and the conversation. And you were always great about getting on our Google Meets and our chats. So thanks for the great visit, bud. Jackson Stahl. Oofta. Again, I felt bad. I missed you the first time, but I'm glad I did not drive down your driveway the first time. I definitely would have been stuck. Jackson has this super long, curvy, bumpy driveway. It's awesome once you get to his place. It was really cool to turn around that corner and see you there with your mom and your brother, and we got to talk for a long time. It was great. You're super helpful, mature young man, just helping with your mom and helping taking care of your brother. It was great to just have that time with you and see where you live. So thanks for the great visit, Mr. Parker Stotts. Good old Lake 11, still water in it, and still that boat stuck way in the tree. And I got to get a good dose of petting with Callie, your dog, love dogs, and had a great visit with your sister and your mom, played some catch, and you had some goodies for me too. Oh man, that muffin was just out of this world, by the way. Holy cow. I really enjoyed our visit out there, Parker. It meant a lot to me, so thank you. Samantha, I get to Samantha's house, and we had a nice visit in her front yard, and she had a bunch of cookies for me that she made up, and I did, her mom emailed me how long did they last. Truthfully, I ate a couple of them, and then I forgot about them, so yeah, I ended up eating the rest of them at home. But Samantha, you live in the area where I grew up. So when I was at your house, I sat down and not only had all these memories of teaching you, but all memories of me as a kid come flowing back. So and Samantha, I got to teach your sister too. So you're near and dear to my heart. Your whole family. Michaela, boy, I got to see Michaela, and her parents put up this new zip line between these two trees. And to see the kids go back and forth, and Michaela gave me a bunch of goodies too, and had an awesome chat with her parents, her mom and dad. Oh, it was wonderful to see you way down there south of County 10, and things are fine and dandy down in the Rolog area. So Michaela, thanks so much for all your hard work during distance learning. And then of course we have Miss Brooklyn Volts. Brooklyn, always full of energy. We know that about Brooklyn. wouldn't have guessed in a million years that I would have played baseball in her backyard. And I had a fun time with your dog too, getting the ball, and your dad took some great pictures, and your sister got to play, and that was a lot of fun. And then the last student, Veda, I got to visit with you right before I went to Brooklyn's house. We had a nice talk in the garage. Had some wonderful beverages provided by your brother, um, and getting to see Oliver play basketball and him interacting with your dad and catching up. And thanks for the beautiful card. Oh, I loved reading that card. And your mom wrote a really heartfelt message in the card too. So I really appreciated our visit there too. So everybody, thank you for such a great day, and I'll never forget it. I won't. Okay, so last thing I wanted to talk to you about, a couple quick things. First of all, report cards. I know you're anxiously awaiting them. They will be sent out in the mail Monday or Tuesday, the whole school, okay? So Laurel, who is in charge of all that, she was sick for a couple of days. She was back at work today, but they're hoping to get things sent out on Monday or Tuesday at the latest. I'm pretty sure they'll be sent out Monday. Mine are all ready to go. And then what you'll see on there's a thing you'll see your grades for the first, second, and third trimester, and then kind of a year grade. It's an average of all of the trimesters together. And then on the bottom, there's a little note about the coronavirus, about our grading. And then on the bottom of that, you'll see it'll be highlighted in yellow who your teacher will be next year. I know some of you are very anxious. I'm sure all of you are very anxious and excited to see who your teacher will be. And I only pray and hope that we start school in the fall in this building, because I know those teachers are excited to meet you. And from whenever they ask, I just tell them, hey, this group of kids, they're rock solid. They're top of the line. You're gonna love every one of them, guarantee it. So look for that on your report card. Also in the envelope that you get is just a little letter and a short little. If you remember haiku poems, how many lines? 3. How many syllables? 5, 7, 5. From Japan. I wrote just a little haiku poem and then just a little letter to you, kind of just explaining the wonderful year we have and the memories and just some of my thoughts. And so I felt that I wanted to send that with you too. So you will get that whenever it's mailed from the school, hopefully Monday or Tuesday. You'll get it sometime next week. And then finally, there'll be one last video on the Nugget Distance Learning Network Channel 3. I hope you all enjoyed the tribute videos. They were a lot of fun to make, a little emotional because I just brought back so many great memories and just the fact that I miss you so much. And I hope you really enjoyed those. And there'll be one more video, again, kind of highlighting the year because, you guys were just so awesome. Kind of emotional for me too, is I'll just do a little spin around the room. My room is an absolute disaster. It's very messy. As I've kind of been going through things as I do my videos and lessons. And this room will be completely empty sometime next week because I am moving to 6th grade. So this will probably be the last time, last few moments I'll be in this room. It's kind of sad. I've had a lot of great memories in this room. I've taught you some of your brothers and your sisters. But I'm also excited for the changes and the times that lie ahead here too. And there'll be one final video, and then the Channel 3 is going off the air. We're done because 3rd grade is going to be officially over with. So no more Channel 3. A couple other things. Google accounts. All right. So you still have your Google account. You're going to have that until you graduate. So can I email people? Yes. Can you have hangouts and chats with people? Of course you can. Can I still ask Mr. Lofgren or chat with him? Well, yeah, fine. That's fine. I'd love to keep in touch with you. Now, granted, if you send me a chat or a picture, can I talk? Sometimes maybe I can. Other times I can't. If I'm busy or, having Mr. Lofgren time, that's just how that goes. But, most of the time, if someone sends me a text or message, I respond. So keep in touch with each other. You can ask me questions, or if you want to get in touch with me, share what's going on. I'd love to see that. And I'll post stuff once in a while too if I come across something interesting. So, but yeah, use those accounts there for you to keep in touch with each other. I hope you do that, especially on a rainy day or for you're traveling or you just want to be in touch with people. Go ahead and use those. So yes, and until I hear otherwise, go ahead and use your accounts and just use common sense. And remember to be kind and respectful to others in terms of what you say, what you type, and the time that you're on there. Okay. All right. So if you have any other questions, or if your parents have questions, they know where to get a hold of me. Uh, Continue to enjoy your summer. Look for your report cards coming soon. Look for that last final video and stay smart, stay awesome, stay you. I miss you every day. And when this is all done, again, I'll keep my promise. We will have some kind of gathering of some kind. I don't know what that's going to be or when that's going to be, but that's going to happen. Goodbye. See you later, everybody.